this must have been a lot of fun to work with these kids on this series.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have a 13-year-old in real life. So Danielle's like an extension of my own child. And it's just, to get to go to work and play, but also do what you love, but get to skate, learn to fall correctly.
You're right.
But all of it has just been, it's just been such a joy. And I really do feel like even though we're finished with season 2, or season 1, what Freudian, I feel like, I know. I feel like I'm so excited for what's to come because we just, tip of the iceberg. There's just so much to do and so much more skating to learn.
Yeah. Omar, is it exhausting to do a role like this? I mean, physically?
It really is. But it's just not as possible. No, I found myself, going into the saunas and the steam rooms and like afterwards. And it's a lot because, I mean, it's great that that our careers have spanned this long for one, in this role itself. I've called upon everything that I learned in my time as an actor. You know what I mean? It's from the lines to having to, memorize the blocking, the ever-changing blocking, and then the intricacies with the baking and whatnot, and having to, go through that choreography, and then skating and then dancing, and then we got stunts and we got different wardrobes. Every week there's a new fitting and whatnot. But it all lends itself to how awesome this show is. When you see the finished product, you're just like, oh my God, how they look and how they were styled and how they're haired. Everybody went through long processes of putting themselves together before every episode, from hair to makeup to the wardrobe to working on their lines. And then, they let us kind of freestyle a little bit every take or so, which is also very fun. And, especially as an actor like myself. So we even working with her it was so easy, so effortless, but she kept me on my toes. You know what I mean? So I would I would elevate, and we would kind of go back and forth, go, no, we going there with it. Okay. All right, we're off book today. All right, cool. Got you. So, but it was a joy, man.
Golden Brooks is an international treasure.
Oh, bless your heart.
We'll just say that.
Tell it to the world.
Your stint on Girlfriends was just amazing, and The Heart of Dixie again.
Oh, thank you.
Such great performances. And I'm not going to leave without mentioning Ghost Dad for Omar.
That's not your bad, the youngin. That's what I'm so impressed with these kids, man. They act like veterans out there, man.
They really are. They come in so prepared, knowing their lines, working so hard on that rink. Right. Where I was saying earlier, each episode is like its own little movie, where we're learning choreo, training. Then we have to do showcase for the producers. And then sometimes things would change. And then like our routine changed a few times with music. And so we've had to constantly be malleable. You have to really be someone who's on top of his or her craft to get out there and do this. People think, it's just that. No. This is this takes some real creative prowess to get out there and be able to mend or to bend. And if you've got to, you may do it one way on Tuesday, but by Friday, it's going to change. And the weekend, you're learning a new routine.
No, you're right. I mean, especially as actors, that's why my hat goes off so much to these kids. You can tell that they were at home weeks. As soon as you get the script, they're learning the script. Yeah. All right. Now you've got the lines. Okay. Now you get on set and you realize that those lines don't work with the set or the blocking. So the writers are like, okay, we're now changing these lines, and they don't panic. They just take a moment and they go, and action. No, new line. Oh, you're right. All right, one more time. You know what I mean? You got to be able to do that on the fly.
It's like being in a soap opera. I mean, you just
it is without the fake tears.
Right. Yeah. Omar, did you know that there was a skate culture? Because I didn't.
No, because I'm from LA, so not really. I remember World on Wheels, but I didn't go because I was, we were always scared of getting shot. But no, I'm sorry. But the culture in Chicago was awesome, and everywhere we went, they were like, "Oh, you doing a roller skate? Oh, really? Oh, it's gonna be like this or gonna be like that." It's like nothing you've ever seen on television or film. It's like what you see on YouTube when you go and see these real skaters showing off their skills and their routines. It look like, how long did it take them to practice that? Oh, they figured that out in a few moments and then did it on the fly and kind of did a little, it's amazing. It's scary. It's like getting on the freeway when you jump out on the rink with these cats. But I think we pull it off when you see it on
I've skated on the 405. It's not fun.
I thought that was you.
Yeah, that was me. Golden, working in Chicago and around Chicago, that's got to be a joy.
Oh, it was. I mean, I did a movie many, many years ago in Chicago, and it just seemed like it was a blip of time. I didn't really take it in. being in Chicago for what, 6 months,
Sure.
you had no choice but to figure it out.
Yeah.
And, when they would say cut, and I were like finding a new spot to eat at. We were finding, all kinds of new little fun, little, just restaurants and museums. And I mean, my childhood best friend lives there, still lives there. So it was just, I love Chicago. It's my new love. And the food, I mean, the people, all of it. I mean, the weather, but you know what?
No place is perfect.
I hope you found Gibson's. What a great steak they serve there.
Yes, I have heard of Gibson's. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love everything about Chicago. I just can't get with the deep dish.
Our time is all over. I could talk to you guys for another hour. Let's arrange that sometime.
Let's make it happen.